you want to use ChatGPT's image 4.0 model in make.com, how do you iterate over 2 or more images output by the API call? In this video, you'll learn how to request images prompting ChatGPT's image model over a make call, and then you can iterate over each of the results and upload them as images that you can then download later for use in your project. In this case, we're going to do 3 images. So to get started, open a make project, a make scenario, and add an HTTP request module. In the request module, request api.openai.com/v1/images/generations as the URL. Method is post, name is authorization, and the bearer token goes in the value field. If you want to know how to do this, go to the link in the description. The content type is application JSON. Then scroll down to the body type, it's raw. The content type is JSON, application JSON. This is what the request content looks like. The model is gpt-image-1. The prompt is what you put in quotes next to the prompt name. Size, this is a Pinterest size or an ad size. Quality is high. And importantly, n is equal to 3, and 3 does not have quotes around it. So we're going to ask for 3 images, and we are going to parse the response. The next thing is put an array aggregator onto the request. The array aggregator will source the HTTP make request, and it will select as its aggregated field just the data from the previous module. Then put an iterator after the array aggregator, and the iterator will capture the array data. So you're going to have to drill down into the array under the array. And the reason you're going to do that is because this is the array of 3 B64 JSON objects that represent the images that you're going to decode into a better format in the next step. Now, in the next step, you could make it a set field. You could do a set variable like this set variable, and you could put a name here and put your binary here. We're not going to do that because we're going to save a step by putting it directly in Google Drive. So we're going to upload our data from ChatGPT to a Google Drive. If you don't know how to connect yet to a drive, go to the link in the description to the first video on this topic, and it'll have a step-by-step. So select a drive, leave new file name empty. In the previous video on this subject, I had it filled in. It won't work for this. And the reason is because the file name has to have something unique about it, or the first file will get overwritten by the second, which will get overwritten by the third. So add -now, which is under the date, and then now, so that you can make individually unique file names. And then the important thing is to decode or to encode the data that you got from ChatGPT in a 2-binary function. So when you start typing 2-cap binary paren, you'll get taken into code mode. And the first thing that you'll do is drag over the JSON from the previous step. So here's the JSON from the flow control iterator, and then you'll say semicolon base64 end paren, and that will take the giant piece of data that GPT-image-1 gave you and turn it into a usable image. And then Google Drive will put that result as an image onto your drive. So let's run this and watch what it does. So that was interesting. The scenario had 3 million bytes or 3 million characters per image, and it got so hung up that it forgot to stop. So I pulled it up in another window, and it was in fact stopped. So I'm just going to go ahead and click off of this. I think I'll hit save, and then I'm going to click off of this. So we're now in history of the one we just ran, and let's look at what it did. It created 3 images, and there's our prompt, and our output is bundle 1, but within bundle 1 is a data and then a data array, and in each data array is the 3,265,176 characters in that case, 3.4 million. So that's over 9 million characters for these 3 images. And then the Array Aggregator grabbed those 3 and put them into an array. So there's an array of B64 JSONs. Then the Iterator took that array and it gave us 3 bundles, which we then passed to Google Drive one at a time. Google Drive is the only one that shows that it had 3 operations. It was operated on 3 times. Operation 1, 2, and 3. And let's look at the file names. So the file names all have the same prefix, but different date stamps so they don't overwrite each other. And the output is this cute doggy, That one has a little bit of a typo, Nova Lab, and this cute doggy. So there's your 3 images. They are in fact different. They have different file names, and they have text on them. So that is how you iterate through 3 ChatGPT 4.0 image generations using make.com API automation.